Here we go for round one. Just missed with that jab. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Straight right, just misses. There's a counter shot. Of course, the last time these two men fought, Canelo Alvarez knocked out Caleb Plant and became the first ever undisputed super middleweight champion.
Alvarez is that good. He wins most fights early on. Recently, they're saying he's slowing down the Becker liver fight. But then he managed to stop Caleb Plant in round 11. It shows Caleb pushed him, made him work harder. What can Caleb change for this next fight?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Beautiful counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. These punches coming from every angle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
God, I love theatres for all these reasons. You can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They better start respecting each other's punching power. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Plant in that one. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch. Oh, wait a minute! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. A big heavy blow, and Saul is down. 2, 3, 4. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. You've got to wonder how... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
His jab just got blocked. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every drill.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That right hook catching air. Done with that counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. No rest for the weary. And he wasn't ready. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about planting that last round. On to the 5th we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? That jab misses. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can they figure out the combination to this set?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. There's the bell for round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Can't score with that jab. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Never seen Canelo with the pound-for-pound king. Canelo is down. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down walls. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Alvarez in that. Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hold. You've got to hold and run out of steam.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Those counter punches have to hurt. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Straight right just misses. That jab doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Let's talk about planting that. And they're back at it again here in round 8. a punch and just got countered. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lays.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're king, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
What an upset here as Alvarez goes down! Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it. You can do it again.
Straight right just misses. The plan is hurt. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.